No, I think we just I think we're good for with music in the park stuff just coming along. We'll have the fall series stuff, so that'd be the only thing that is coming up, so. 13th will be the first one, which is a Friday, and then the rest will go Sundays, so,
13th of September.
yeah.
I know road closes.
Okay.
I think we're still good, right? I don't think we have anything, just. That's it.
Is there anybody online? Right, can I get a motion to approve the minutes from June?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that. Alright. West Street sidewalk.
Okay, I was just explaining to RJ, we had this on our list to do as a project to the DDA. And the bid that we got through the DDA, contractor did not get back on them, so I back on board with them. I got to figure out how they want me to move forward, but in the meantime, they had their approach and their driveway poured and went ahead and poured their sidewalk. The only thing I told them was I wish they would have come to me first, but they poured it anyhow. And these people paid for it, and she wanted to know, and I totally agree with her. I think we should reimburse her the $768 that was the extra cost for the sidewalk.
Okay.
And they did that so it would make it so when we actually pour ours, everything would line up. We don't have to try to match up with what they just poured.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Does it
So-
look good at least?
It does. It
Okay.
looks really good.
Perfect.
But I need you guys to move it forward so we can go to council and get.
I'll make a motion to approve the add-on 768 and take it to council.
I second that.
All right, I'm gonna blow through this list. As you guys know, of course, we didn't have a meeting in July because I was playing hoopty lane in the hospital then, so. An update what we got going on since July and August. I have one mower that's down, it's in the repair shop right now. I had a drive shaft that decided to go between, it was a 19, and we're mowing 100 acres a week, so they take a beating. The 89 dump truck, this was all stuff that was on our budget list. We did get that replaced with a 2002 Sterling. We had that budgeted out at 150,000. I got it for 49,500.
No, that's great.
The 2006 Ford, we did get that replaced with a 2014. I got that for 24,500 with the blade. So I just had to buy some the fins and the cutting edges and stuff, so I don't have to purchase a new blade, which was very helpful. The cemetery mower, we did get that in, so he's all up and running with his new mower out there. We did research and talked about what we needed more importantly, because we have a side-by-side on this year's list. We swapped that out for a Ford truck.
Okay.
We got that coming, that's 8,000, that'll be coming this week. It's a used one, but it'll do everything we want it to do. I'm gonna start next week. We're gonna start working on getting the sludge judge, the sewer samples for Adam. He needs them so he can upgrade to see exactly where we're at and how much time we can push off the cleaning.
Okay.
So that'll be done next week. Sidewalks. We're gonna start working on them at the end of this month, the first part of October. We was kind of holding off. Well, I got sick and then we decided to hold off till after the kids were in school.
Mhm.
So we can prep and pour in the morning, maybe we set up where they're out of school.
Okay.
That's our hopes and thought anyhow. The DDA sidewalk stuff I just talked to you about. City Hall carpet is gonna be cleaned up front in the library. That'll be cleaned on the 31st. I spoke with UTF this morning. That's the ones that got the contract for here. The tiles and carpet were in Georgia, so we should have them in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll get scheduled to get that put in here. Grand River Road, I talked to the county, that should be done this week. They've already got the stone down, they just have to put the final seal on and get it striped, so. And I told you the council that the tree grant from consumers did get approved, so we got 15 trees ordered, and that'll be the $3,000 reimbursement.
So the carpet cleaning was August 31st.
Yes,
So, I know on council, we've asked to put some Winterfest and, the Grinch run. So I don't think there's anything we need to really discuss, but I guess we should pull out what was
from last.
from last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Any updates on the parking lot? I know they've got concrete. that they pulled- Okay, I just curious.
We have had zero communication.
Okay,
We've seen the blocks dropped off and.
yeah, so the kids going back to school, so,
Yeah, the kids have now gone back to school twice. I picked the cones that they needed over there up down at the skate park, so that's.
They're more effective now.
Must be, gives them something else to skate around, I guess.
Alright.
But, other than that, I mean, since I've been back, we've kind of been plugging away and. Trying to get caught up, some stuff was behind us. So.
and the vac is up and ready. We had that all fixed last year, so when the leaves start to fall, we should be good.
Yes. Yes, matter of fact, I had it running last week, so.
I know Greg is working on getting the blower out here soon.
You know, wow, that's, if you've come down Meridian Road, that swamp area,
Yeah.
they're changing. Holy
Well,
cow.
Greg and I were playing this weekend. He's like, I'm like, yeah, it's that time of the year, bud.
It seems
So-
like every year seems like they're changing sooner and sooner.
Yep.
But I think other than that, we're prepped to go as we can with it, so.
So I had an interesting question, and I'm just gonna ask it because I really didn't know how to answer it. So these umbrellas that we have out, they're starting to, the one got left out and broke.
Which
Over
one's
by, across from the hardware store.
Okay.
And Jim was gonna see if he could fix it. And then we ensued this conversation, like whose responsibility is it to, wind those things down and wind them back up? And I said, I guess we've never discussed it, and it's never really been an big problem. but-
It hasn't, and when they first went out, there was nothing really put in writing, but we talked to all the business owners at the time, and they were all jumping on board. We gotta
Yeah.
make sure they're closed at the end of the day,
Yeah,
and they're not.
yeah.
I mean, the only
And
one.
I said, that this particular one, it was on the weekend and they're not even open. So
Right.
it's like, if someone comes and opens it up, I mean, are you supposed to drive into town and close it up? You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't really know.
I-
Anyway, I guess it hasn't been a big problem and I didn't
It
really. know how to
hasn't,
get-
and if that's the only one that's broke, I mean, we have extras, we'll swap it out.
Okay, well, if you'll notice, there's no umbrella there.
And that's the one by the haircut place.
Yeah, and Jim took it, he was gonna see if he could fix it.
Usually they're just flimsy metal, usually when they're broke, they're broke.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was one of the ones that was a couple years ago, so it was getting pretty faded anyway.
Yeah, some of them were, it was a faded one. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to mention it.
Well, the DDA asked for the budget to replace them
Oh,
as needed.
yeah. All right.
But right now, we're just replacing with what we have, we're not gonna put brand new ones.
Right,
now.
especially
It's so close to the end of
yeah,
the season.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of that anybody's asked me.
Anything else, Dave?
That was all I had, unless you guys got something for me.
No. All right, well, we'll adjourn the meeting.
So. Good night.
Good night.